Good day to each and everyone. So for today, we will discuss the toddler phase, no? So during the prelim, we have already discussed the introduction and also the infancy phase. So now let's dig into the toddler phase, no, na part po ng ating growth and development concept. So the age span of a toddler is from 1 to 3 years of age. So a lot of changes takes place in a child and then eventually in a family. So during in this period or in this stage, no, so children develop sense of autonomy or they they have this nade-develop na po yung kanilang sense na maging independent, no? They are trying to explore the world and they are trying to cope up with the changes in the environment. However, hindi ganun talaga ka-independent kasi nag-explore pa lang, no? So, as a counterpart for this development, parents must also change their approach during this period. So, yung approach natin during newborn and infancy, iba na pag toddler na po yung pinag-uusapan natin. So, the role of the parents during this time is to support their child's growing autonomy with patience and sensitivity and to learn techniques when dealing with the child's frustrations that arise from searching independence. So ito na po yung period or stage na kung saan grabe yung tantrums ng mga bata because at certain point of their life, pag hindi sila satisfied, then definitely they throw tantrums just to show their emotions na I'm not satisfied kasi syempre hindi sila ganun ka galing when it comes to speaking, so more on actions. That's why you have to really be patient kasi ito po yung talagang patibayan ng loob, no, kung sino yung maunang sumuko sa inyong dalawa. Okay, so now let's discuss the physical assessment muna or what are the growth changes in a toddler or a toddler child. Okay, so sa weight nila, they gain at least 1.8 to 2.7 kilogram per year. So at 12 years old, normally nasa 12 kilograms na po sila. And by that, yung kanilang or pwede rin po kasi hindi naman lahat automatically 12 kilograms na. So, nakadepende po yan siya. So, yung weight niya nung birth. So, i-times mo lang siya sa 4. So, yun po yung parang normal range niya. And they gain about 5 kilogram between 1 to 3 years. So, sa height naman, they increases by 10 top to um, 12.5 centimeter per year. And in second year, so sa pag 2 years old na po sila, umaabot po sila ng 85 centimeter. Now, here's the thing ha, depende po pa rin yan sa genetic traits ng isang bata. Kasi kung pinanganak or yung parents ng bata, syempre kung hindi sila on a side na matangkarin, so medyo lower lang. Pero not to the point na may stunting na parang hindi siya nakakalahati doon, nasa red line na siya ng development ng isang toddler. Okay? So now let's discuss the gross motor development and the fine motor development, also the language and the type of play by months, no? Divided natin muna siya sa months. So first is sa 15 months. So ito po ay lagpas ng 1 year. So 1 year and 3 months, no? So, dito sa gross motor, pag sabihin po natin kasing gross, ito yung general na hindi masyadong specific, no? Ito yung mga development na at some point, hindi masyadong planchado. Pag sabihin natin fine motor development, ito na po yung very enhanced na yung activity nung bata. So, sa gross motor development, they walk well, they can walk backwards, they can creep upstairs. So, ito yung pag nasa may mga stairs, nakaka-creep sila, no? Nakakagapang. So, they can sit self in a chair, okay? And then, for the fine motor development, so they can drink now from a cup, imitates a vertical stroke, put small pellets into the small bottle. So, pwede po ito yung magiging activity ninyo, no? So, sensory activity sa ating mga mga children. Hold spoon well, but may still turn upside down on the mouth on the way to the mouth. So, hindi naman po talaga very refined yung kanyang paghawak ng spoon, but still, he or she is able to do that. So, sa language naman, they can at least may mga learn sila or nakaka-speak sila for about 4 to 6 words depending on their capacity. Because nowadays, may mga bata pa rin na mas advanced yung kanilang intellectual development because siguro sa exposure, no, and at the same time I think if we were to compare yung dati at saka yung ngayon, parang mas advanced, parang sumasabay din yung mga bata sa advancement ng technology sa kanilang paglaki, no? So the type of play sa mga 15 months, no, sa mga lagpas 1 year old, they imitates housework. Okay, so kung nagwawalis ka, talagang magwawalis yan siya. So kung nagwawalis ka, and then kumuha din siya ng walis, and then usually, syempre, hindi niya kaya na talagang gawin yung ginagawa mo. So, babalik at babalik pa rin yung dumi. So, be patient, no? Huwag mong papaluin kasi doon niya malo-learn na mali pala yung ginagawa niya. Well, in fact, tama naman talaga siya. So, kailangan talaga ng patience, no? So, sweeping, washing, and they can stack at least 2 blocks, no? So, yan yung pwede nating ikuha. Yung mga blocks, yung mga wag lang yung mga maliliit masyado, no? So, careful lang tayo for incidents of choking kasi still pa rin at this point, medyo andun pa rin yung curiosity nila. Now, for the 18 months, so ito ay nasa 1 year and 6 months. So, sa gross motor development, they can run, they can jump in place, they can walk up and down stairs holding onto a person's hand or railing. Typically places both feet on one step before advancing. So, hayaan muna natin yung development ng bata as much as possible, no? Kasi pag bibilisan natin, definitely, baka pwede siyang mag-jump into another development. So, hindi niya yun ma-learn, baka later on, yun ang mapabayaan natin, no? So, for the fine motor development, no longer rotates a spoon. So, alam niya na. So, very straight na yung pagpasok sa spoon dito sa kanyang bunganga. So, sa language naman, 7 to 20 words. They can name at least one body part. So, example, eyes, nose, ears, no? So, sa play naman, they imitate household chores, begins parallel play. Pag sabihin natin parallel play, they play beside another children. However, they don't play with another child. Kumbaga, okay, magkatabi lang sila, pero iba yung sa kanya, iba din yung sa ibang child. So, ayaw niyang nakikipaghalubilo. But still, yung presence ng isang child, at least katabi niya, okay na siya doon. So, they turn page 2 or 3 at a time, no? Sa book, pag binibigyan mo siya ng book, so hindi pa masyadong by page. So, usually, nagsiskip sila kasi hindi pa kaya. Okay? Now, for the 24 months, ito ay 2 years old na. So, they run well up and down stairs alone. For the fine motor, they can open now doors by turning the doorknob. So, dito na yung naintindihan nila na, okay, pag ma-open tong door na to, if ito turn ko yung doorknob. They imitate a circular stroke. So for the language, at least 50 words, 2-word sentences. Daddy, go. Me, come. So ito na yung depende rin sa language. Kasi syempre kung ang itinuro mo sa kanya is Mara now, kung Tagalog, definitely yun yung matututunan niya. Now, for the play, the same pa rin. Andun pa rin yung parallel play. So, ito na din yung pwede din po natin silang i-toilet train na by day. And we can remove their garments, no? Kasi pag nagto-toilet training tayo, yung parang sa umaga, hindi natin pinapa-diaper, no? Para at least nasasanay sila pag gabi na yun. So, training pa lang. Depende pa kung marunong yung bata magsalita, no? So, nakadepende pa rin sa development ng bata yung toilet training. Now, for 30 months, ito ay lagpas na ng I think nasa 2 years and 6 months, I think. So, they can jump down from the stairs. So, for the fine motors, they can make simple lines or strokes for crosses with a pencil or imitates a circle. Now, for the language, verbal language increasing steadily. So, marami na siyang nalalearn na words as they go on. They know their full name. They can name at least one color and holds up one finger to show age. No? So, alam niya, ito na yung, how old are you? So, pwede niya nang mailabas, no? Or I'm 1, I'm 2, I'm 3, no? So, they spend time playing house, so imitating na ay siya yung nanay, siya yung tatay, kunwari siya yung cook, no? So yan siya. So imitating the parents' action. So as much as possible po sa household na ito, dapat hindi po pinapakita yung mga hindi magagandang ugali, no? So if ever may galit ka sa asawa mo or sa kapatid mo, as much as possible, wag ipakita sa isang toddler kasi pwedeng gayahin niya and then iisipin niya na ito yung tama, no? Kasi syempre hindi pa sila makaintindi ng tama at saka yung mali. Now, for the social development naman, ito naman yung ginagawa nila when it comes to interactive. So, they copy others, they play close to, sometimes with other children, depende po sa mood usually ng bata. They show interest in pretend play. Example, I will pretend that I'm a nurse, I'm a teacher. So usually ito yung time na yon. Usually does not like to share, so as much as possible po kung dalawa, o example, kambal sila, please have separate na encourage the mothers to have separate toys, no? Kasi even though toddler sila, mahirap, magkapatid sila and then kambal pa sila, hindi po all the time, no, nagkakasundo ang mga toddlers. So they are excited to see familiar faces and they begin to make friends. However, hindi ganun ka abrupt na magkikipag-friends na siya. No, tinatansya muna kung ito ba siya, ganito ba siya, no? So, depende pa rin siya. So, for the activities and strategies to support the social development, so we can use or we can encourage the parents to do dramatic play area. So, where the children learn about themselves and what they want, like trying new activities. And then, turn-taking activities, no? So, parang i-allow mo dito yung bata na ay ikaw yung ito yung gagawin mo tapos yung next na naman ito na naman, no? So making turns, no? So another is eating or pretend to eat, and then we have classroom chores, no? Para at least advanced na kasi syempre after toddler stage magpupunta na sila sa preschool, no? So for the emotional development, ito yung actually bakit nagkakaroon ng hard time yung mga parents at this stage because of temper tantrums, no? So they show a defiant behavior. So ito na yung ano to, ay kung ano yung gusto nila, talagang gusto nilang ibigay. However, not all dapat ng ating mga toddler na gusto nila ibibigay mo. Kasi as much as possible, magre-reflect din yan siya sa ugali pag made-develop niya. Kasi iisipin niya na, ay, okay lang pala na magalit ako, magwala ako dito. Kasi ibibigay din pala nila yung needs ko. No? So, they show fear or is nervous around strangers. So, ito na yung moment na pag may makita sila na bago sa mata nila, matatakot sila, it's either iiyak sila, magtatago sila. So, it's normal po. Wag nyo pong i-push pa yung bata na, tatakutin mo siya kasi mas lalaki po yung kanyang fear, and this may lead to lack of confidence, magkakaroon ng isolation in the long run. So, shows affection towards others. They show concerns for others, understand the idea of mind and know. So, this is mine, this is my toy. So, alam niya kung ano yung sa kanya at yung hindi sa kanya. And then, he or she can understand now yung no, and begins to show signs of guilt or remorse. So, may times na pagkuan, pinalo niya yung isang bata tapos papagalitan mo. No, that's bad. So, pupunta yan siya sa'yo, hug ka na lang niya. Hindi siya magsasabi ng sorry kasi syempre hindi pa niya alam yung idea ng sorry. However, it shows in their action. Now, what are the activities naman po and strategies to support their emotional development? So, during tantrums, stay calm. Siguro naman nakikita nyo sa Facebook yung mga parents na nagtatantrums yung bata sa mall, ganito, ganyan. Kasi syempre, yung mga gusto nilang toys, hindi nila nakukuha. So, nakikita nyo, di ba, yung parents, hindi nila dadamputin, hahayaan lang nila. Siguro, you will place her, dadalhin mo siya to a much easier na place kung saan pwede siya, hayaan mong ilabas yung galit niya, no? Kasi huwag mo siya papaluin, ganito, ganyan. Kasi po, hindi niya po naiintindihan na mali yung kanyang ginagawa. So, looking at pictures of emotions, allow them to show their anger in a way that is okay and what is not okay. So, yung pag-guide po ng paglabas nila ng emotions nila, as much as possible, ikaw din na nanay or a parent, alam mo kung ano yung tama at saka yung hindi tama. Kasi still pa rin, you have to instill in their mind na mali yung ginagawa nila. So, response to child's emotional and physical needs, ito po yung pinaka-importante, no? Kasi there are parents talaga na mas gusto nila yung social media, pag-internet, pag-Facebook, napapabayaan na nila yung mga anak nila. So, just being there and listening to them, no? Kahit na nagsasawa ka na kasi usually sa time na ito, bakit ganito, blah, 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 ang dami-daming gustong itanong, no? Express feeling and emotions in a safe and appropriate ways. Now, for the cognitive development naman po ng isang toddler, they use common items appropriately. They line up and stack blocks. They show eye and hand coordination. So, kung ano yung nakikita nila, usually, yun din yung dadamputin nila. So, may coordination na. They can grasp items with pointer finger and your thumb. No? So, yan po yung isa sa fine motor development nila. They begin to count and identify shapes, and also they may begin to solve problems. However, hindi naman po perfect na ma-solve niya yung problem. Now, what are the activities naman po when it comes to supporting their cognitives? At again, ito yung intelligence nila. So, reading books, no? Ito na yung parang may mga libro ka na binabasa sa kanya every night time. Pwede po yun siya. Playing with blocks, puzzles, shapes, parang pinapasolve mo siya, no? Give them choices to choose from. Sing or practice the ABC. So, ngayon is mas prefer ngayon ng mga psychologist or psychiatrist or yung mga pediatrician na hindi lang yung ABCD, the sound, the phonetic alphabet, kasi mas madali daw yung retention doon, no? So paiba-iba din yung mga advice ng ating pediatricians, and then counting everything, and then point out shapes and colors. Okay? So for the toddlers naman po, so when to toilet train. So the first one, pwede kang mag-toilet train if your child can stay dry for at least 2 hours. So, makikita mo yung diaper niya, hindi siya nakaka for 2 hours. Pwede po yan siya. Another is your child asked to be changed. So, alam niya na kailan napuno yung kanya. So, pwede siyang ready for toilet train. If your child asked to use the potty, no? So, pwede mo siyang i-expose earlier sa potty, pero hayaan mo muna siyang ma-discover niya, okay, umuupo ka pala. So, you have to discuss na pag uihi ka, uupo ka dito, para at least pag magkaroon ng retention, paulit-ulit, baka siya mismo mag-aas na, Mommy, Daddy, I want to sit in the potty. No? So, next is if your child's poos are regular. So, pag parang alam mo na every after 2 hours or every day po siya sa ganitong oras nakakatai siya. So yun. So dapat pwede na siyang ma-ready for toilet training. And another is if your child asked to wear underwear, no? Another is if they can follow simple spoken instructions such as 'di ba sasabihin mo, okay, sabihin mo lang kung naiihi ka, sabihin mo lang kung natatae ka. Kung capable siya na ma-understand niya yun, pwede mo na siyang i-prepare for toilet training. Another is your child can let you know what she needs. And lastly, if they can pull their pants up and down, no? So these are the signs na pwede pong mag-toilet train ang isang toddler. Okay, so ayan po siya. So ito po yung sinasabi nating potty, no? Yan, bibili tayo. Pero may mga parents na instead of using this one, ang usually is kumukuha na sila ng upuan, bibili sila ng upuan na kung saan pwedeng tapakan niya and then diretso na sa bowl. Pero depende pa rin yan sa type of parents kasi syempre hindi natin pwedeng hayaan na pag magsi-CR yung bata na siya lang mag-isa, no? So, for promoting the nutritional health of a toddler, kasi syempre, dito sa toddler stage, actually, pihikan yung mga bata when it comes to food, no? I think naman we have learned that in our nutrition na ito yung times na may mga favorites na sila na gusto nila, yung nakakain lang nila is favorite nila. So as much as possible, kailangan yung parent is well encouraged na kailangan makomplete niya yung Go Grow Glow plate, no? So for the calorie requirement, at least 1,300 calorie per day. They should have well-balanced meals, small but frequent feedings. Hindi po kailangan or necessarily na malaki po siya, pero much better po yung small, frequent feedings kasi madali silang magsawa sa pagkain. So much better yung mga piniprepare natin is yung maliliit lang. Now, allow healthy and nutritious choices. Avoid junk foods kasi pwede silang mag-stick on that if ever early mo silang na-expose. Concentrated sweets, especially pag night, bawal na bawal sa bata yung chocolates kasi sobrang active nila pag gabi na pinakain mo ng chocolate. And then, avoid also the non-nutrient food. So, for environment, sitting at a table with family and with minimal distraction. So, as much as possible, pag kumakain po siya, wag niyo po silang expose sa TV, sa konsay. Di ba usually, ngayon yung nakikita natin na pag kumakain yung bata para tumahimik siya na maka-follow siya sa instruction mo, pinapanood, pinapanood siya na kung ano-anong sa cellphone. So, please avoid that one, no? Kasi masana yung bata. And then, fruits and veggies, at least 4 servings per day. 2 to 3 cup servings of milk group. So, daily. So, dito na yung cheese, dito na yung milk, no? Anything that has milk on it or dairy products. So, yan siya. And then, another is to limit juice 6 ounces per day and encourage to drink a lot of water. So please do avoid letting the child to drink milk tea at this age of this point of period, or drink mga kape, no? Kasi kawawa yung bata if ma-expose agad-agad dyan. Now, for preventive measures, no? Kasi syempre, ito na yung face na sobrang kulit ng bata, no? Ang dami niyang gustong akyatin, ang dami nilang gustong sirain ng mga toys, no? So, kasi sa sobrang curiosity nila, please, these are the preventive measures. So, for car safety, no? So yun yung pagbili ng car seat appropriate for the age of the child, no? Keep away from fire and burn. So dapat yung kwan ninyo gasol dapat naka-off. Kung automatic siya, kailangan nakatanggal yung switch, no? Preventing falls. So, yan po, magbibigay tayo ng mga rails sa stairs, sa kanilang kwan. Pwede mo siyang ilagay sa isang playpen na merong rails, no? Water safety. Nako, kasi, syempre, gustong-gusto nila yung tubig. So, yung mga balde natin, i-close natin, baka kasi pwedeng mabaliktad sila doon, no? So, preventing poisoning. So, avoid yung ilalagay sa table yung mga pagkain na na-expire na. So, please do avoid that one. Firearm safety. Avoid toys that is containing high in lead, no? So, aspiration. So, avoid yung mga maliliit na mga laruan kasi talagang dahil sa sobrang curiosity nila, pwede na lang kainin yan. So, nagkakaroon ng aspiration. And also, animal bites, no? So, avoid natin yan. Kung if ever yung isang household meron silang pet, they should be advised na yung kanilang pet have vaccines, no? Para at least hindi agad-agad na nakukuha ng bata yung infection na manggagaling sa kagat nila, no? So for the psychosocial development, no? So based kay Eric Erikson, ito sa stage na to is autonomy versus shame and doubts. It's either pag maganda yung development ng bata during the toddler stage, it will result na magiging independent yung bata. However, pag hindi maganda, lagi mong pinapagalitan, pinapahiya mo siya, definitely magkakaroon siya ng lack of confidence and doubtful siya. Paglaki niya na, ito na yung mga taong very timid, ito na yung mahiyain, kasi they confine themselves to kumaga ina-isolate nila kasi wala silang hindi sila na-exposed, so nagkulang ng exposure siguro, no? So avoid natin 'yan, no? As much as possible kailangan magkaroon ng independence yung bata kasi later on in their life it will greatly affect themselves. So kawawa naman yung bata na mag-start sila na doubtful lagi sa sarili, laging nahihiya, no? So, hindi developed ang kanilang pagiging independent. Okay? So, now, let's proceed to the preschool. So, for this video, we'll discuss the two muna na stages, the toddler and then the preschool. Now, for the preschool naman po, kung sa toddler is 1 to 3, ito naman yung syempre preschool. So ito yung usually na nursery, no? Kung if ever gusto natin na pag-aralin yung bata, okay, agad-agad, so pwede po yan siya. So sa daycare, pwede po yan siya. So ang span niya is from 3 to 6 years old. So let's discuss the physical growth. So the average sa weight po, the average child gains only about 4.5 pounds or 2 kilogram a year. So the appetite remains as it was during the toddler years. So instead of yung kanilang body shape, nag-change na from rounded to slim kasi medyo tumatangkad na sila, no? Instead yung hindi katulad nung toddler sila na meron silang malaking tiyan, no? Mauna yung tiyan nila kaysa yung kanilang back, no? Naka-arko yan sila. So, normal po yan siya. Except lang po sa mga malnourished na bata na sobrang payat ng extremities tapos ang laki na ng kanyang tummy. So, that's a sign na malnourished yung bata. Okay? So, the height naman po minimal during this period is 2 to 3 inches or 6 to 8 centimeter a year. So, for the teeth, children generally have all 20 of their deciduous or milk teeth. Ito po yung later on, after how many years, matatanggal po ito kasi mapapalitan ng permanent teeth. Okay? Deciduous teeth or yung milk teeth natin. Okay? So, ayan po ha. Growth is only 2 to 3.5 inches a year. No new teeth development. Vocabulary increases markedly and the tonsils appear enlarged. Normal po yan ha. Kasi usually, pag sabihin, mama, ano po itong tonsils? Yung nakikita nyo sa ngalangalan ninyo. Not the ovula. Yung sa side niya po, normal po yan siya na enlarged siya. Okay? At this point of time. Pero, pag po, example, sabi nyo na, baka tonsillitis to. Paano mo malalaman? If it is red, okay, and if the child is experiencing cough, sore throat, or nagkakaroon na ng hoarseness of voice, definitely you can tell it's a tonsillitis. However, normal po talaga na visible sila at this point of time. Now, for the pulse rate, it decreases to 85 beats per minute. The body contour changes to be more like childlike than the baby like. So, we have genovalgus, so which is may knock knees, so maybe evident. Ayan po yung itsura niya. Parang ganyan yung itsura niya, no? And increased coordination makes bicycle riding, running, kicking possible. So, ayan. So, ito po yung kanilang development per year. So, sa 3 years old, ito po yung gross motor development. They can run, alternate feet on stairs. They can ride tricycle, stand on one foot, constantly on motion. Kasi ito na yung hindi makatika yung mga bata. Lagi na lang aligaga, no? Grabe talaga to, no? Mas times 2 dito yung pagiging active ng bata. They throw overhand. Okay, for the fine motor, they can undress themselves, stack tower of blocks, draw a cross, and can do simple buttons. For the language, vocabulary of at least 900 words, they used to ask questions up to 400 a day. So, imagine 400 na questions per day, no? So, how, why, sino, what is that, how, ganito. So, dami-dami. Yan. So, the play able to take turns. So, they allow na, okay, ikaw na muna, tapos ako na naman, ganito, ganito. And they are very imaginative. For 4 years, they constantly in motion, jump, and they skips, okay? They can do simple buttons, cut with scissors. So, however, you have to be there for guidance kasi baka paglaruan nila and then matusok sa ibang bata. They have at least vocabulary of 1,500 words and pretending is a major activity. So ito na yung mas malaki dito yung kuan na I pretend ito yung bahay-bahayan, okay? Kunwari siya yung nanay, tatay, kunwari siya yung teacher, ikaw yung student, no? Ito yung okay, kunwari nagbebenta sa isang may tindahan siya, nagbebenta ganito ganyan. So for 5 years of age, so they throws overhand. For the fine motor, they can draw at least a 6 part. So, ito yung usually na tao. I think hanggang ngayon, yan pa rin yung pagdodraw ko kasi I'm not very talented in art. Wala akong talent sa art, okay? They can do lace sa shoes nila. For the vocabulary, 2,000, at least 2,100 words. They like games with numbers or letters. They're interested with group games, songs that they have learned in school. So, if ever yung bata is pinapag-aral nyo na po as early as 5 years old, no? So, encourage the parents na hayaan niyang ipakanta sa bahay, tatanungin mo siya, ano natutunan mo sa school? Anong kinakanta niya? Sige nga, kantahin mo. So, at least, nade-develop yung self-confidence nila. Now, for the emotional development ng isang preschool, so, a preschooler, so to gain a sense of initiative, preschoolers needs exposure to a wide variety of experiences and play materials so they can learn as much about the world as possible. So, to provide play materials that encourage creative play. So, ito na yung binibigyan mo ng mga colors, no? Paints, binibigyan ng papers, scissors para makat niya. So, flying a kite, making a kite. So, these are creative play, no? They love to imitate and they have grabe ka expound yung kanilang fantasies, no? And sometimes they do believe in their fantasies. However, kaya nga kailangan andoon yung presence ng parents kasi syempre we have to correct their fantasies, no? So dito by Eric Erikson, based sa kanyang theory, sa time na ito they should have ang kanilang stage is nasa initiative versus guilt. Pag maganda yung growth ng bata, they can have initiative. So they can kumaga magkakaroon, madedevelop ang kanilang idea madedevelop ang kanilang ability to make decisions, no? Kahit hindi mo sasabihan, alam niya na anong gagawin nila. Or, may sometimes, pag guilt, no? Pag ito yung lagi mong pinapagalitan, you give a punishment, you don't appreciate what the child do, nagiging guilty sila sa lahat ng ginagawa nila. Isipin nila, mali ako, papagalitan na ako, dapat hindi ko to ginawa, no? So, mali yun siya, negative yun siya sa ating bata. So, learning of new things, criticized and punished versus encouraged. Now, there are times naman talaga na may bad action yung bata, but you really have to explain it properly, bakit siya naging bad, no? And then encourage the good. So hindi yung ugali natin na pag may mali tsaka ka lang magre-react, pero yung tamang ginagawa niya, hindi mo binibigyan ng reaction. Dapat both. Kung may ginagawa siyang tama, you encourage them. Wow, very good. That's really nice of you, no? So dapat ganito ganyan, no? So binibigyan mo na to ng idea na maganda 'yun siya. Pero pag may ginawa siyang mali, then pwede mo siyang ma-call out on that. However, hindi ganun ka intensive or yung pagpapalo talaga, no? To the point na mawawalan na sila ng confidence sa sarili nila. So, give clear explanations for events and encourage creative activities. Threatening punishment or labeling behavior as bad leads to development of guilt and fears of doing wrong. So, sige. Yung parang, sige ha, pag hindi kaya tumigil, papaluin kita, tatapon kita sa ganito, ganyan, lalagit kita sa sako. Wag pong ganyan, no? Kasi masasanay sila and then definitely, baka ma-learn na nila. And then, later on in their life, iisipin na nila na yung ginagawa sa kanila is normal and then gagawin din nila sa iba, no? So ito yung later on pag negative lahat yung fini-feed sa bata, sila yung nagiging antisocial, mga psychopath, no, na hindi na sila maka-feel ng nakaka-inflict na sila ng pain kasi they enjoy inflicting pain. So yun yung hindi dapat na mangyari sa bata. Okay, so what are the toys that encourage initiative for a preschooler? So materials that encourage creative play may include finger paints, soapy water, bubble blowing, modeling clays, imitating role. So these are just example, pero marami pa pong creative play ngayon. Ang dami-dami kasing mga toys, ang dami-dami mga activities na pwedeng gawin. You can watch different TikTok videos or Facebook Reels. Ang dami po talaga when it comes to educational kasi ang dami rin pong mga pediatrician ngayon ang nag-upload. They have do accounts that they really teaches you how to support a child. So, pwede mo yan siyang i-encourage or i-instruct sa parents na, ma'am, baka nahirapan ka ba? So, ito yung panoorin mo. So, you can do that, no? Kasi lalo na ngayon na very techy naman tayo when it comes to that. And we are very into social media. Okay, now for the socialization, so sa 3-year-old, they are capable of sharing na. They play with other children. Hindi katulad nung toddler sila na nakikipag-play sila pero to the point na magkatabi lang sila, separate yung mga laruan nila. Ngayon, pwede nang makipag-share. So sa 4-year-old, they continue to enjoy play groups. They may become involved in arguments. So ito na yung nakikipag-away. So please ha, if ever may mga incident tayo sa pedia ward, ganito ganyan na may nag-aaway na bata, after kanina naglalaro sila and then nag-aaway sila, wag po natin sabayan, no? Kasi may mga parents actually ngayon na pag inaway yung anak nila, kukurutin nila din yung bata. Take note, bata po yan. So kung papatol ka, edi ikaw yung naging wala sa tamang pag-iisip, no? So sa 5-year-old naman, they begin to develop best friendship. So perhaps on the basis of who they talk to school or with who lives closest to them. So usually ito na yung, ay best friend ko si ganito, ay ikaw yung friend ko. Pero later on, pag lumaki na sila, syempre naiiba na din, no? So they have associative play. Kung sa toddler is parallel play, dito po ay associative play. So, they play in random without group goal and they follow a leader. So, ito yung gagawin natin. So, sige, follow lang, no? So, for the cognitive development of a preschooler, so they lack the insight to view themselves as others, see them, or put themselves in others' place. So, ito yung usually at this point of time, parang more focused sila sa sarili nila. Hindi pa po sila masyadong ganun kalawak yung insight nila to feel, to understand what would the other feel kung ito, aagawan ko siya ng toys. Ano kaya mafe-feel niya? Papaluin ko kaya siya? Hindi pa niya po yan siya masyadong naiintindihan. So, preschoolers are not yet aware of the property of conservation. So, as much as possible, may mga times pa rin talaga na kung ano yung sa kanya talaga. Okay? So, nursing diagnosis that may be used for a preschooler, we have health-seeking behaviors related to developmental expectations, readiness for enhanced parenting related to parents' pride in child, risk for injury related to increased independence outside the home, delayed growth and development related to frequent illness. Actually po, take note sa mga, we can always tell the mother na or parents na pag lagi pong nagkakaroon ng sakit yung bata, it may lead to delayed growth and development. So might as well encourage our or instruct our parents, no, yung mga clients natin na we have to boost the immune system of the child para hindi agad-agad magkaroon ng illness, and then we have to manage illness. So dapat makokontrol natin yung environment natin. And as much as possible, expose their child outside kasi yung mga batang hindi exposed sa labas, usually sila yung sakitin. Kasi syempre may mga dapat silang nakukuha outside na nagkakaroon sila ng immunity against it. Kasi kung hindi sila ma-expose, definitely hindi sila magkakaroon ng immunity against it, no? So another is risk for poisoning. So please do check sa lahat ng mga pagkain. It should not be expired. Tapos kung nasira na po siya, kailangan automatic tinatapon na po. We have also parental anxiety related to lack of understanding of development stages. So especially po sa mga new parents, so kailangan turuan natin sila para hindi sila nagiging anxious na ito ba normal, ito ba ay abnormal, ganito ganyan. So parang konti lang na magre-react na sila. So we have to support them, no? Kasi not all na alam talaga lahat. And also take note kasi marami din ngayon ang mga batang ama, okay, batang ina, so kailangan nag-guide pa rin. So, yung mga ganun na mga teenage mom, teenage dad, as much as possible, we have to relate to their parents na they should guide them kasi hindi lahat sa is independent na po sa ganyang stage kasi syempre still pa rin they are teenagers. Another is imbalanced nutrition related to child's many food dislike. So, normal po sa time na ito na mas dumadami yung dislikes nila compare sa mga likes nung toddler stage sila. No? So, how to promote the safety of a preschooler? So, we have here what we call pseudo-independence. So, they like to pretend kasi or kunwari na they are very independent. So, ingat lang tayo kasi hindi dahil sa, ay, very independent yung bata, ganito, ganyan. May times kasi na they act as one para at least hindi sila napapahiya to other child, no? By age of 4, children may project an attitude of independence and the ability to take care of their own needs. So, motor vehicles, as much as possible, kasi ito na yung, hindi, dahil independent sila, hindi sila natatakot na tumakbo sa karsada. So, yan siya. So, teach safety with mobile car or tricycles. Teach the child to always hold hands with a grown-up before crossing. So, sa Japan, ang ugali ng mga batang nito, sa mga preschooler, is every time na tumatawid sila, tinataas nila yung right hand nila and then making a fist, making sure na nakikita sila. Or sa Japan din, they use or pinapawear ng yellow cup yung bata para malayo pa lang alam ng isang adult na may tumatawid na bata. Okay? So for the falls, supervise preschooler at playgrounds. So pag wag nyo po, wag po natin silang pabayaan sa mga playgrounds, no? As much as possible, andun pa rin tayo. Help the child to judge safe distance for jumping or safe heights for climbing. So, sa drowning naman, teach swimming as early as preschooler. Pero kung takot po siya, wag po tayong maging aggressive, no? Kasi may fear pa rin yung bata. So, animal bites, supervise child's play with pets. Do not allow to approach strange dogs. No? Yung sa mga na hindi naman ninyo pet. Okay? Or do not allow the child to pet others' pet. No? Kasi may mga dogs or cats na pag pinepet sila, ayaw nila. So, nangangagat sila or nagsascratch sila. So, avoid niyan siya. No? Poisoning, never present medication as a candy. So, sasabihin mo, ito, ganito, 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 ganyan. So, ang representation niya, akala niya, pwedeng kainin every now and then. So, baka poison yung bata. So, never take medication in front of a child and teach the child that medication is a serious substance and not for play. So, as much as possible, we have to instruct the parents na pag may gamot, wag ilagay sa table, dapat nasa isang cabinet na out of reach ng bata. Okay, for the burns, dahil may common din sa kanila, so store matches in a closed container. Do not allow preschooler to help light birthday candles. For the community safety, teach the preschooler that not all people are friends. So, dito na yung tuturuan mo na pag hindi mo kilala, they are strangers, always say no. No, tuturuan mo dito yung safety na pag may bibigay sa yung ballpen or anything na ganito or magsasabi na, friend ko si mother or mami mo, ganito, ganyan, please turuan natin sila. So, pwede, actually, sa mga pediatrician, nagsasabi sila na pwede mong lagyan ng tracker yung bata, okay, yung bag niya or yung cellphone niya kung binigyan mo siya ng cellphone, so yan siya. And then explaining that bullying behavior from other children is not to be tolerated and should be reported so they can receive help managing it, no? So, lalo na ngayon na ang daming mga batang mga bullies because of social media itself, no? Pangit din po, karamihan po kasi talaga ng effect sa social media is more on negative side. So, please do teach the preschooler the proper use of screen time. So, at least 1 or 2 hours kung i-allow mo sila ng screen time. Huwag mag-maximize and then make sure to check ano yung pinapanood nila, avoid yung mga TikToks na merong mga bullying, yung mga movies, yung mga cartoons na may bullying, no? So avoid natin 'yan. Okay? So, promoting nutritional health of the preschooler. Teach the parents to make mealtime a happy and enjoyable part of the day for everyone. So, pwedeng during mealtime, pwedeng ipaprep, kasama sila sa preparation, bibigyan mo sila ng task, no? So, pwedeng i-allow natin silang tumulong. Provide vegetables, fruits, grains for good snacks. So, for daily activities, so to promote initiative, a child with a well-developed sense of initiative has discovered discovered that learning new things is fun. So this may include dressing, so the child can dress themselves except for difficult buttons. So the children need to experience choosing their own clothes. So, hayaan natin, anong gusto mong suotin ngayon? Ganito, ganyan. So, hayaan natin sila para nagkakaroon ng initiative. For the sleep, children in this age group may refuse to go to bed because of the fear of the dark. So please po, lights on muna or talagang meron tayong bedside lamp muna. Kasi wag po natin hayaan na ano to, matulog sila na walang ilaw kasi ito yung wild yung kanilang imagination kasi so may mga times and please pala advise the parents to not watch horror movies with the child kasi may mga times po talaga na they have nightmares about it. So, lalo na kung dagdag pa na may fear sila sa dark, tapos napanood pa nila yon na wala na, no? So, talagang magbe-bedwetting na sila kasi sa sobrang takot nila. So, for exercise, promoting a type of active game and reducing television watching that could help children develop motor skills as well as a step towards preventing childhood obesity. Kasi ngayon, ang daming mga batang obese because instead of playing outside, they choose to stay at home watching their phones, no, television, no, so nagiging tamad na yung bata. For hygiene, they can wash and dry their hands, they can clean their ears, cutting nails, still need adult supervision, and they can do toothbrushing na kasi they can be independent on that case. Okay? So, what are the common fears of your preschooler? So, they have fear of the dark. So, avoid scary adult discussions and frightening stories. Fear of mutilation. Ano po itong fear of mutilation? So, simple injury na, wag mong, ito ha, kasi may takot sila. So, wag mong sasabihin sa bata na nasugatan siya. Hala, naku, magdudugo na yan. Naku, mamamatay ka na. Naku, please ha, kasi takot sila dyan. So, intense reaction of a preschooler to even simple injuries such as falling and scraping a knee or having a needle inserted for an immunization. So, please ha, wag nating dagdagan, wag nating gatungan yung fear ng bata. And then also, fear of separation or abandonment. So, meron po silang separation anxiety. So, please, wag natin hayaan na iwan sila, lalo na sa mga dark places. Now, for the behavior variations, so, may mga times na at this point, they tell tall tales. Ito yung hindi masyadong makatotohanan, no? Hindi naman sa nagsisinungaling sila, it's just because of their fantasies. They have imaginary friends, so wag po kayong matakot. Gumagawa-gawa lang talaga sila, wala po silang nakikita. Kasi may mga times, ay may kausap siya, naku, nakakita na siya ng masamang espiritu. Hindi po ganon. Not all the times, no? So, difficulty of sharing, they have regression. So, may times na bumabalik sila sa pagkabata. And may times din po na nagkakaroon sila ng sibling rivalry. So, sa time na to, please advise the parents not to show what did I say? Favoritism, no? Within the siblings kasi po mahirap po na isipin or ma-instill sa mind ng bata na ay kalaban ko siya. Ay dapat hindi kami mag-share. Dapat ako lang yung love ni mommy, ako lang yung love ni daddy. Hindi pwedeng ganun, no? So dapat both sila pinapakita mo na we love you, ganito ganyan. Love ko si kuya, love ko si ate, ganito ganyan. Wala akong favorite kasi nagkakaroon na ng rivalry. So for the sex education, pwede na to as early as now na na-explain na natin properly the difference between a boy and a girl. Pero not too deep naman na sasabihin natin, ito, paano ka nagagawa ganito? Hindi pa kasi hindi pa natotolerate ng kanilang mind. Siguro just to identify lang na, ay, ito, lalaki yan, ganito yan siya, ganito. So, pero, take note, dapat walang discrimination, no? Kasi, pangit naman yun. Kasi ang tendency nun is i-discriminate niya yung ibang sex, no? So, broken fluency, repetition, and prolongation of sound syllables or words, no? So, often referred to as secondary stuttering. So, kailangan turuan natin sila ng magandang words, no? So, as much as possible, avoid difficult terms. So, kung ano man yung mas madaling intindihan nila, yun po yung gagamitin natin sa kanila. And then, yung sa stuttering naman nila, kung nare-repeat mo lang yung words, huwag kang nagagalit na pag nagsastutter sila. Kasi syempre, bata po yan. So, they're starting to understand. They're starting to really pronounce each word. So, hindi pa nila kayang magawa yung nagagawa ng isang adult. So, nursing responsibilities po natin for preschoolers. So, provide safe environment for play and exploration. Praise attempted independent activities. Inform parents that preschooler learns self-control through interacting with others. Inform parents to provide sex education information at the child's comprehension level. Encourage the parents to read to child, no? Para at least nagkakaroon kayo ng routine. Answer the whys of the child. Wag niyong sabihin niya, hey, tanong ka ng tanong, tanong ka ng tanong. No. You give a clear explanation of their questions para nawawala yung curiosity nila. Encourage parents to teach child basic values through role modeling. And lastly, encourage the parents to provide consistent praise and acceptance of the child. Okay? So, yan po siya. Another for the parenting naman po, continue to read to your child. Nurture her love for books by taking her to library or bookstore. Let your child help with simple chores. Encourage your child to play with other children. This helps him to learn the value of sharing and friendship. So, hindi dahil hindi mo bet yung nanay niya, hindi ka rin ikaw mismo magsasabi, ay, huwag ka makipaglaro dyan kay atribida yung nanay. No, huwag ganyan, ha? So, iba yung ugali na huwag natin instill sa mind ng mga bata na okay lang makipag-away. So, be clear and consistent when disciplining your child. Explain and show the behavior that you expect from her. Whenever you tell her no, follow up with what he should be doing. So, dapat ko, no, that's bad. Dapat ito yung ginagawa mo kaysa naman sa hindi mo sasabihin yung dapat na gawin niya. Kasi, iisipin niya, ano pala yung tama, 'di ba? So, ituro natin sa kanila. Help your child develop good language skills by speaking to him in complete sentences and using grown-up words. Huwag po tayong maggamit ng mga baby talk dito, no? Mga words na mix na ikaw mismo na na okay, yung dede is mamam, yung it na or ano to, basta mga sounds lang, no? Dapat words na po talaga na ginagamit natin in daily. So, help him to use the correct words and phrases. Help your child through the steps to solve problems when she is upset, and give your child a limited number of simple choices. For example, deciding what to wear, when to play, and what to eat for snacks. So, allow them to decide para nagkakaroon sila ng initiative. For the child's safety, tell your child why is it important to stay out of traffic, not to play in the street or run after the stray balls. Be cautious when letting your child ride her tricycle or yung kanilang bicycle. Keep her on the sidewalk and away from the street, and always have her wear helmet. Check out their playground equipment. Make sure there are no loose or sharp edges, no? Especially yung mga slides, no? Avoid natin yung mga swing na pag alam mong parang sira na, wag na natin pasasakayin yung bata doon. Watch your child at all times, especially when he is playing outside. Be safe in the water. Teach your child to swim, but watch her at all times when she is in or around any body of water. Kasi may mga times na yung bata naglalaro-laro sila, parang gipush niya down the pool, pwede siyang mag-drown. Teach your child how to be safe around strangers, and keep your child in a forward-facing car seat with a harness until he reaches the top height or weight limit allowed by the car seat manufacturer. Okay? So, again, these are the different parenting styles. So, pwede natin tong i-encourage sa isang parents, no? So, permissive parenting. Pwedeng uninvolved and neglectful parenting. So, these are the different parenting styles na pwedeng gawin. However, may mga times na hindi din pwedeng gawin. Permissive is parang ikaw yung binibigyan mo sila ng democracy din. At the same time, binibigay mo din yung gusto mo. Wag na avoid yung pagiging uninvolved or neglectful, kasi syempre kawawa dito yung bata, yung parang wala kang pakialam sa bata. And authoritarian parenting or authoritative, this is same Same lang po tong dalawang to. So, pag authoritarian ka kasi, ako yung rule, walang yun, parang hindi mo sila nabibigyan ng freedom, no? So, hindi sila nagkakaroon ng kwan. So, ito na yung nagiging ang madi-develop is the negative instead of initiative, nagiging guilt kasi ikaw lagi, no? So, yun siya. Okay, so I think that ends my discussion for the two stages. Again, ang diniscuss ko po sa videong ito are the toddler stage and your preschooler stage. Okay, so for the midterm po, we will start by toddler and then preschooler and then the next one will be the school age. Yung tatlong yun po ang magiging part po ng ating midterm exam. Okay, so thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.